Welcome to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California. If it's Friday or Sunday, it's Mystic Radio. Robin and I welcome our listeners from all over the world to call the show today. It's your calls and questions that make our live call-in show so intriguing. Robin can take your calls and questions about your experiences with extraterrestrials, your concerns for your pets, inquiries about your past lives, and any metaphysical or any energy healing needs you may want her assistance with. So if you have a metaphysical question for Robin Alexis, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. So call us now, and we want to welcome all the listeners who have just come over from the Manson Mitchell program. We hope you will also enjoy us here on Mystic Radio. Once again, if you have a metaphysical question for Robin Alexis today, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We know you think about it every Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Now call us now. Talk to Robin.
Hi everybody, this is Robin Alexis, and I'm feeling a little emotional right now, so you can please, I welcome you to send me some boost of energy so I can handle my frequency of being emotional and giving readings. So welcome to the show. It is our new time, Fridays at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, and be sure to set your cell phone alarms on so you won't forget that. And again, it's Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. The call-in number is 888-298-5569, and if you put it in your phone and you put the phone number in your phone, you will remember the time and have the phone number to call. Now, the purpose of Mystic Radio is to enhance your ability to know, trust, and act upon your own knowing. Our sacred show is an experience, not an explanation. The healing content reflects the questions that people ask and how Spirit channels the answers. Everyone listening to the show receives a surrogate healing if they so choose to. It is up to each one of you to discern whether what is channeled on the show is relevant and true to you as an individual. So I do invite you to not only call into Mystic Radio with your questions, you can also email me questions at spiritladyrobin@gmail.com. That's spiritladyrobin@gmail.com, and I will do my best to answer those questions live on the air as well. Now, if you're confused about what to ask on the air, you can visit my website, robinalexis.com, and you can learn about the very eclectic skill set that I have that could serve you, and then you can join the courageous people who ask questions on Mystic Radio. Bob?
If you have a metaphysical question for the Mystic Robin Alexis, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Call us now, and when you call in, you have one question to ask Robin, so make it a good one. Are you ready for your healing experience? Say yes and give us a call. Toll free 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We have a great show for you coming up with our courageous callers. Now, callers, please take your phone off speaker and turn off your radio or computer before you get on the call with Robin. I'm going to play the gong to open up the energy for the show today, and then we will get to your questions. How many gongs, my dear?
Please do 3 gongs, and then let me check back in with myself to make sure I'm clear to do the readings.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'd just like to explain a little bit of something to people who are listening. My energy has to be impeccable to allow for me to channel information at the highest octave. And I've been having a situation lately where someone has been emotionally abusing me and psychically abusing me. And for those of you out there who may...
Not me.
Oh, no, not Bob. That was adorable. Okay. As a matter of fact, what moved me to tears is he is being very protective of me along with my son-in-law. So anyway, I'm feeling better already, just explaining what's going on, that, sometimes in our lives we have folks that we have to deal with, and then we decide with our own discernment how we're going to move forward. And right now I'm stable and clear, and I can give readings with clarity. So clarity is power. Let's go, Bob.
Okay, the first call is from Santa Barbara, California, the place where we first started our radio show. And we've got an old friend with us, Lisa from Santa Barbara. Hi, Lisa. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Bob and Robin.
Good morning. Thank you. And thank you, Robin, for being here. And I'll send you lots of love and blessings.
Thank
Quite
you,
a
sweetheart.
journey we're all on.
Oh, boy, it gets rough sometimes, doesn't it, Lisa?
It's ups and downs, as we know.
Yeah.
And I've been working on these solar flares seem to kind of get me, and I'm kind of working through some old stuff that's, I'm glad it's coming up, but it's in my base chakra, but it's affecting my back of my heart, and my head's all congested. It's a lot of grief and a lot of old stuff, and I just thought, well, as I'm going through this, if there's anything that you might be able to assist me with, I'd appreciate your extra help here.
Well, first of all, what I'm hearing from your guides is that you're absolutely correct that astrologically and with these potent solar flares that are coming through with the astronomy, it is a time where kind of buckets of stuff that was left unseen and uncleared is flowing up for those who are willing to receive it for its purification processes. And I do look into your root chakra, and I do see a whole bucket load of gnarly stuff in there. And so as I'm looking at that material in there, I want to talk to the overlighting diva of your root chakra and just see if there's a way that, is it all yours, or is it someone else's, or is it a combination? And instantly I'm hearing it's a combination. So let's first ask for whatever energy that you've got accumulated in that root chakra that actually isn't yours, that we ask for assistance from your higher self, your guides and guardian angels, your masters and ascended masters, your overlighting divas, your body elemental, and any other beings known or unknown in this language or in any other who are here with the most benevolent, high, holy frequencies of unconditional love and true healing to release that energy that got deposited in you. Let's just, there it goes. It's starting to lighten up a little bit. Can you feel that at all, Lisa?
Yes.
Okay.
I can feel it.
Okay, good. So let's just go ahead, and anyone who's listening to this call, I'm sensing that this is a potent surrogate healing that we talk about on the show, where when one person is willing to stand up and say, hey, this hurts, then the rest of us can say, yep, hurts on me too, and we can go ahead and ask for everyone's higher self, everyone's guides and guardian angels, everyone's masters and ascended masters and overlighting divas and body elementals and all beings of the highest and holiest in this language or in any other who are here to bring forth this high and holy healing, to bring forth a cleansing and purification of any energy that is not ours, move it out of our root chakras, that we may be freed up to, there we go, the energy shifting, and we're going to proceed in the reading. So now I'm at an energy that looks like it's very encapsulated in like a white and yellow light. And when I go into that in your root chakra, it feels like there's a nugget, almost like a really hard nut of energy in there that is kind of calcified, if you will, in that root chakra. And it feels specifically from an experience that you had to do with India. I don't remember, but does that resonate to you, Lisa?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you take your own self with your high self and go into your own root chakra and call out that energy that got plugged up in there, and just kind of lift it up and hand it over, like just take it out of you and then lift it up and then kind of let it go and see it floating away up into the ethers where you can't even see that energy anymore. It seems like it's a way that there was some energy corded to your deepest wounds. And yeah, there you go. I can feel you letting that go. How do you feel, Lisa?
Yeah, I'm working on letting that go, lifting that out.
Okay, so I'm continuing to observe you letting that go, and I think that there's going to be some sounds that may come through to help you release it, not only at the age that you are now, but whatever this thing was that attached to your wounds in that root chakra, it ended up going into like different ages of you where you kept getting that wound hit over and over and over again, and so it's like clearing out. There you go, that's much better. There you go, very, very good, Lisa. Tell me what you're feeling now, please.
I'm feeling the shift in energy. Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned that energy was tapping like up behind your heart, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so as we're watching you with your team do a clearing of your root chakra that you're sensing, I also want to track the energy from the root chakra up to behind your heart. And just, yeah, there it goes. I can see that. So they had some cords that went from your root chakra all the way up your spine where they were using your kundalini energy. And it was like these cords were going right into the back of your heart. So let's just see those cords being pulled out and see them being pulled back down your spine, back down through that kundalini thread, and then also have them move, have that energy move out and send it right up into the universe where you can't even see that energy. There you go. That's beautiful. So tell me what you're feeling now, Lisa.
I'm feeling it lift and release.
Okay. And then you said it was creating congestion. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, I can see the congestion now. So that feels like a slightly different energy that piggybacked on your vulnerability where you were, dealing with all of this. So let's bring in a different frequency to kind of... I don't know quite what the terminology would be, to transmute the mucus or the congestion. Actually, I'm seeing a very soft color of orange that's coming in, almost like how sometimes you see this beautiful fire in your fireplace or your wood stove, and it's that soft orangey color. That's what's coming in to lift the congestion. There you go. That's much better. Okay, what are you feeling now, Lisa?
Yeah, I'm feeling the shift in energy. So, yeah, I'm feeling better. Yeah, feeling lighter.
Okay, so let's step it out just a little bit more, coming out of your body, coming out of your chakras and your subtle bodies and coming outside of your aura, and just bring through a final flush of clearing and healing and blessing for you to be able to embody a healthier field for you to be in now. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. Okay, so to follow up, Lisa, I do recommend that you use the Mary Magdalene Reiki Healing Portal on my website, okay?
Okay, sounds great. Thank you very, very, very much.
Oh, you're so welcome, Lisa. You take care. Thanks for calling into Mystic Radio.
Bye-bye.
If you have a metaphysical question for the mystic Robin Alexis, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. This is Mystic Radio, and we will be back after these messages.
Have you ever had an encounter with an extraterrestrial? Have you ever been abducted? Have you ever seen a spaceship? Have you ever processed that experience with someone who can assist you in possibly even communicating to the beings that you interacted with unconsciously? I'm here, Robin Alexis. I am a survivor of being abducted many, many times, and I do have some outstandingly beautiful relationships with some of our space brothers and sisters. So I can help you. If you would like to have assistance with that, you can call into Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. You can also book a session with me in the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com, or you can call Bob at 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499, and Bob will help you book a scheduled appointment with me. I look forward to serving you.
Robin is offering a new service for clients, a Reiki Week with Robin Alexis. Having a Reiki Week with Robin is amazing. She takes you to places inside of yourself that you never knew existed. Whatever issues you might have, Robin is able to look at them from many perspectives, including the influence of your past lives, your higher purpose, your soul contracts, and your overall well-being. Robin works with her team of ascended masters, archangels, and spirit guides who will assist you as needed. Monday through Friday, Robin sends you remote Reiki for 1 hour each day. Then, via text, she sends you detailed and specific information about what she clairvoyantly saw during your private 1-hour session that day. Robin's Reiki Week can transform your life and help you to open up to your truth, your love, and give you a higher perspective. Schedule your Reiki Week with Robin Alexis now. Call Bob at 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499 to schedule now.
Have you been wondering what your past lives are? Have you wondered what your pets' past lives are? Or if you have past lives with your pets? It would be so fascinating for you to find out, wouldn't it? If you would like to book a session with me to explore your or your pet's past lives, you can call Bob at 530-859-2499 or visit robinalexis.com and book in the Mystic Store.
If you're a parent or teacher, it can be especially difficult to hear about yet another school shooting. With so much emotion around this issue, know that there is support out there to help you, your children, or your students cope. By listening or reading the calming and beautiful story, Donkeys, Humans, Butterflies, and Guns by Robin Alexis, a book written to help with this sensitive issue facing our world today. Find Donkeys, Humans, Butterflies, and Guns by Robin Alexis on Amazon, iTunes, or Audible.
Be sure to support the sponsors of your favorite shows on Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California. If it's Friday or Sunday, it's Mystic Radio, and a repeat of this show is at Sundays at 12 noon Pacific time. Now, Robin can take your calls and questions now about your experiences with extraterrestrials, your concerns for your pets, inquiries about your past lives, or any metaphysical healing needs that you may want her assistance with. That's a hard paragraph to get through.
Yes.
Anyway, she's amazing. Any metaphysical questions you have, you can call in. And I know you think about it. I know I'm talking to you. I know you think about it every week. So give us a call and talk to Robin. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Now, to schedule your one-on-one sessions with us, you can give us a call at 530-859-2499 or visit robinalexis.com and book your private one-on-one sessions in the Mystic Store. Now, while on your website, our website, robinalexis.com, you're invited to listen to the archives of Mystic Radio on our YouTube channel. You can receive free Reiki healings, and Robin has a great blog you won't want to miss. So I'm going to give you the phone numbers out if you want to talk to Robin today and you have a metaphysical question. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Well, let's get back to our callers, and we've got Linda from Chicago, Illinois, calling and looking for some healing on Mystic Radio today. Hi, Linda. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin Alexis.
Hello. Happy New Year.
Hello, Linda. How can we serve you?
Well, first I just want to say to everyone out there that Robin is amazing. She's life-changing. She's awesome.
Oh, my God. You're going
awesome.
to get me crying again. Oh, my God, Linda, that was beautiful.
You are so life-changing. It's just...
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, amazing. Yeah.
Well, I think, Linda, people have to be ready to want to hear the truth of the energy and receive it and work with it. So it is true that my skill set has been honed, and I am here to serve. But it does take someone like you and other people who are willing to call into the show to really get it, to say yes to healing. So thank you for that. You're amazing too. Now, how may I serve you today?
Well, I know we're like almost in the middle of January, but I would like to let go of 2023 and
Me too.
to bring in 2024 with, joy, peace, and wealth, and whatever else that the year may bring.
That's beautiful, Linda. Okay, so what I'm experiencing with you is there is something that has pierced through your aura. And to explain to people, when our auras are strong enough, nothing can get through it, and then we feel energetically safe. But it's challenging to do that. I mean, I was just talking at the beginning of the show how, even though I practice protecting my aura on a daily basis, every now and then something can pierce through it, and it's troubling. So I do see that something has gotten through your aura, and it does feel like it was an accumulation of arrows of things that sort of hit at your aura in 2023 before something actually pierced through it. It feels like it was a health thing, like just getting organized with health and finding the support that you needed with your health practically took you out in the process of getting stabilized with something. And so I can see the arrow is now getting extracted from your aura. And there are beings from the Pleiadian realm who are communicating with you. They're very benevolent. These particular beings are known as the Pleiadian emissaries of light, and they have come in as part of your team to extract this bruising to you. And there it goes. It's now out of your aura. Now you do have some energetic scar tissue that we're going to have to clean up in here from that piercing that you got with that. And they're going in with some healing balm, and they're bringing in energy to heal your different energy systems that were wounded by that. And then as that is going on, I'm moving to the back of your head, and I'm going up into your brain where the amygdala is. And the amygdala is my understanding that presently what it functions as is seems to take in when we feel very terrorized, when we feel fight or flight or immobilization. And so we need to bring some healing energy to your amygdala so that it's not so overwhelmed with the breath of what you experienced in 2023. And there we go, the energy's starting to shift. So Linda, that's what I'm seeing. What are you experiencing?
I'm experiencing a lot of heat.
And where's the heat coming in? To what part of your body? The whole body?
The upper body, like the neck, the head, my arms, halfway down my arms.
Good.
My back and my chest.
Beautiful. Okay, they're coming in stronger. And you can, Google about the Pleiadian emissaries of light. They're working with you. You don't seem to be blocking them. And to me, they're very benevolent beings from other realms. And they're continuing to flush out and create a higher octave integrity to your body systems. And there you go. The amygdala is really starting to look a lot different. And you're getting what's called a different molecular structure in the amygdala, which means that the amygdala will begin to return to its original intention as a body organ. And it was supposed to remember the wisdom that we have gathered from any of our soul experiences, whether it was in this lifetime or another. So we know that originally the amygdala was meant to be a wisdom keeper, and it wasn't meant to only remember trauma. So they would have to remember trauma to get to the wisdom. We want to have that amygdala have a molecular structure where it's like, oh yeah, I can go back to what I was originally intended to be, which was to be the wisdom keeper. There you go. That's coming in nice too. Can you feel that also?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now I may start speaking in a different language and then coming back into English again. It has been a long time coming, beloved Linda, that we have meant to have conscious connection with you, to assist you in helping you to remember your health, to remember your wealth, and to be able to embody the gift of your intentions of your soul within your own experience of your quality of life. And now they're telling me to proceed in ending the session on you. So I'm going to come back out and through and make sure that none of my energy is in you, and you're sovereign and I'm sovereign, and there we go, right there, Linda. Now for you, I would suggest you follow up with the Reiki healing portal on my website that uses the violet flame.
Okay.
And, you might as well get to know these beings, the Pleiadian emissaries of light, who are here to help you bring in 2024 more joy, peace, and wealth. Thank you so much for your call.
Thank you.
She seemed to have a good session.
She's adorable.
Yeah, okay. If you have a question for Robin Alexis today, give us a call now. I know you think about it. I'm talking to you. I know you're thinking about it, so give us a call now. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Call us now and get a reading, just like Alexa's going to get a reading now. Hi, Alexa. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin Alexis.
Hi, Robin and Bob.
Hi.
I am very, very glad and grateful to be getting on the show today. I have a question I've been wondering about for a while. So it's about my stepmother, and I would like to know how to handle the very difficult relationship that we have. It's been growing since she married she's married my father 30 years ago, after my mother passed away. And it was a difficult, remarriage for our family, just because my mother was such a lovely entity in our home, in our family, and in our lives. But my father was fairly certain that she would be a good match for him and our family. And it's been a long journey of problems with her. I'm a pretty peaceful person, and she is pretty erratic for a lot of medical reasons, I think, in fact, as I reflect on it. But my father passed away last year, and so I'm just sort of reflecting on all this in a different way now, because she's living in my father's home, and, it's kind of difficult to be dealing with. She made it pretty difficult for me to spend time with him in the last few years, so that was not fun. But
yeah,
I'm just trying to recollect all this now and just figure out what to do, so that the main thing is just to protect our family and our home and my father's, heritage, and lots of wonderful, wonderful things that I know you know about.
Yes, I definitely feel the intensity of this communication. And I think there's so much here. I would suggest that you schedule a one-on-one phone session with me. But in the meantime, let's, first of all, your mother is she's so present here. I feel like your mother kind of has been standing between you and this woman in an attempt to protect you. And she's beckoning to me that she certainly has. And she feels, I don't know if I want to use the word hostile, but she feels that this woman kind of preyed on your father's vulnerability. And whether that is true or not true, that is the message that I'm hearing as a medium from your mother. And she's saying that she feels like the presence of this person has interfered with the grieving of your family, and so it's like never really got repaired, if you will. And now I do see your dad he's standing a bit behind your mom, and now they just came together and held hands, and so they seem to be in this together. And your dad is saying that he apologizes to you. He was doing the best he could, and he didn't think that he could make it without a woman by his side, some woman, and he did think it was a good match, and so he is apologizing. It seems as if your dad had some karmic patterns in situations like this, where he would be married, have a family, the wife would die, the mother of his children would die, and then he would end up marrying someone else. So that's sort of a karmic pattern with your father. And so let's just, I don't know if I'm going to even be able to put that aside enough to be able to talk to you specifically, because they're both coming in so strong, your dad and your mom here, where they really have your back, let's put it that way, to be in harmony with what you're speaking, and to do what they can from where they are to assist you as you make your way through what is happening in your world. And actually now they are stepping back a little bit. Before I say anything else, Alexa, is there something you'd like to speak in response to what just happened?
Oh, well, I'm just very thankful and reassured, because this is generally my feeling. I have been in a position of just simply just trying to protect my father's vulnerabilities for a long, long time. And I do really completely understand his decision. He spoke with my brother and I about it beforehand, and which was extremely kind of him to do. I mean, he just was a very, very conscious, open-hearted, giving, majorly great individual. I mean, he was just an amazing person in our lives, and regardless of him being even a father, I was just grateful that I was his daughter.
Well, okay, so your dad is continuing to speak now that he and I both know it's okay. He's saying that not only did he have past lives with this particular woman in the regard of what we just spoke about, but you would also be in that family structure. So you have, by what we're sensing, is multiple previous incarnations where there's a karmic pattern where you would be a child of your father, where your mother would pass, he would bring another woman in, and you would have to deal with the repercussions of that in one sort or another. And so it's time to break that karmic pattern is basically what's happening here. And the gift of your stepmother is that she appears to be the soul who you could say, like, the buck stops here, right? We're not going to do this anymore. And so I would recommend at your leisure to go with the overlighting, or actually you can call me and we'll do it, but you can go with the overlighting diva of your Akashic records and your higher self into your preconception karmic boardroom. And you can do it right now if you want. And be in that room and have Archangel Michael bring in the soul, high self of your stepmother, and see yourself putting null and void on the contract with her and writing your name on it. And what that contract says is that she was the last one that you and your father are going to do this dance with anymore. And she was willing to be that one. So we want to, thank her for that, but also let her know no more BS on this either. And there you go. I felt you just do that. And now you're handing it to her. And actually her energy pattern is also signing off on it. So on a high level, she remembers that she was supposed to do this with you, and it is done now. And so let's have Archangel Michael hand the document that you both signed to null and void out those energies, and hand it over to Saint Germain, and have Saint Germain put it in the holy fire to burn it up. And then let's have Archangel Michael bring your stepmother's soul back out of that karmic boardroom, and then have you stand up and come out of that karmic boardroom with your high self, with your overlighting diva of your Akashic records, and bring your high self and your soul back through your soul body and into your physical body, and know that you have completed a huge contract that you had with yourself, your father, and your stepmother to finish that way. And so it is. How do you feel now?
Yeah, I feel really a lot clearer about the situation. I certainly have more questions, but I won't do that now. I know you don't have a lot of time, but I will follow up. And I'm just feeling a lot more at ease because it's been pretty stressful.
Yes, it has
and
been.
I just have been feeling quite alone in the process, which is always a lot of work. But I knew that you would have the clarity to understand this, and I really, really appreciate your sharing the messages. Even if some of them I've heard before, it's reassuring to know that they are real.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I just definitely feel a lot better about it.
Yeah, thank you, Alexa. We do need to.
We need to go to break, but I suggest you re-listen to this. It started at the half hour at the 30-minute break. We should have this up on our website later today, and that is the YouTube channel on our website, and that's at robinalexis.com. We can, so that you can hear it again, because there's a lot of complicated things Robin just said, but it just is amazing.
And Alexa, I do recommend that when you do go to robinalexis.com, I would use the Mythbuster Reiki Healing Portal, because that one changes epigenetics and karmic patterns and that sort of thing, and that's what you're all about. You're clearing a huge system that you don't want to participate in anymore. And your mom and dad are blowing you kisses. Thank you so much for calling into the show.
Thanks, Alexa. And you might want to get a reading with Robin to put a good circle around what she's talking about. So thanks for the call. And if somebody else out there wants to talk to Robin, and you can see how fabulous she is, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We'll be back in Mystic Radio after these messages.
Have you ever had an encounter with an extraterrestrial? Have you ever been abducted? Have you ever seen a spaceship? Have you ever processed that experience with someone who can assist you in possibly even communicating to the beings that you interacted with unconsciously? I'm here, Robin Alexis. I am a survivor of being abducted many, many times, and I do have some outstandingly beautiful relationships with some of our space brothers and sisters. So I can help you. If you would like to have assistance with that, you can call into Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. You can also book a session with me in the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com, or you can call Bob at 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499, and Bob will help you book a scheduled appointment with me. I look forward to serving you.
Robin is offering a new service for clients, a Reiki Week with Robin Alexis. Having a Reiki Week with Robin is amazing. She takes you to places inside of yourself that you never knew existed. Whatever issues you might have, Robin is able to look at them from many perspectives, including the influence of your past lives, your higher purpose, your soul contracts, and your overall well-being. Robin works with her team of ascended masters, archangels, and spirit guides who will assist you as needed. Monday through Friday, Robin sends you remote Reiki for 1 hour each day. Then, via text, she sends you detailed and specific information about what she clairvoyantly saw during your private 1-hour session that day. Robin's Reiki Week can transform your life and help you to open up to your truth, your love, and give you a higher perspective. Schedule your Reiki Week with Robin Alexis now. Call Bob at 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499 to schedule now.
Have you been wondering what your past lives are? Have you wondered what your pets' past lives are? Or if you have past lives with your pets? It would be so fascinating for you to find out, wouldn't it? If you would like to book a session with me to explore your or your pet's past lives, you can call Bob at 530-859-2499 or visit robinalexis.com and book in the Mystic Store.
Does your dog or cat have a health or mobility problem that is not responding to standard veterinary care? Are you looking for a non-medical alternative? I'm Nels Rasmussen, retired chiropractor and spiritual healer. I've helped people and pets all over the world to get their happy, active lives back when nothing else has worked. To learn more, go to healingministryforanimals.com. Go to healingministryforanimals.com now.
Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/1150kknw.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California. If it's Friday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And to schedule your one-on-one sessions with Robin, you can call us at 530-859-2499. Or you can go to our website, robinalexis.com, and book your private one-on-one session with Robin in the Mystic Store. And then I call you, and we set up the time. Now, Robin can take your calls and questions now about ETs, and she can also take your questions and concerns about your pets. She can go to inquiries about your past lives, which is great, and any metaphysical or healing needs that you might have or need assistance with. So if you have a question for Robin Alexis today, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Call us now. Talk to Robin today. And we're going to get back to our callers, and we have got Ella from Monterey, California on Mystic Radio today, looking for some healing from Robin. Welcome, Ella.
Hola, thank you. Again, thank you. I feel so blessed that I'm able to get through the line. So thank you.
Ella,
Yes.
Ella, are you on a speaker, or are you on? You need to be on your phone. Take the speaker off, please.
Yeah, we can't hear you correctly.
How about now?
Oh, that's great. Okay, great. How can we serve you?
I want you to do your magic.
Okay. Let's just jump right in then, because I can see that there is an energy interference in your upper dimensional grids in your upper chakra area, which would be up over your head. What the difficulty is you've accessed a lot of spiritual energy, but for some reason it's being blocked from actually being transmitted through your kind of bodily chakras and into your system and then into your life to be expressed with that level of spiritual authority. So again, there's some sort of energy that's blocking you from embodying your own spiritual authority. So I'm just sort of looking at that energy, trying to figure out, and it's actually making me a little dizzy, so that's interesting. Let's see if it is yours, someone else's, or a combination, and I'm getting it's not your energy at all. So I'd like to ask Archangel Michael to come and to encapsulate whatever that frequency is, and just go ahead and remove it from your energy system. And then if we still need to know what it is, then, and I do need to know what it is. He's showing me. It does feel like it's a curse. And so with the authority vested within your own higher self and in harmony with my higher self, let's go ahead and command that all hexes, curses, spells, hoaxes are released, wiped off clean, sent back to source, null and void of all information, instructing those beings of universal law and calling upon higher consciousness to send forgiveness now. Now, what I am being told from Archangel Michael is that this was a genetic curse, meaning that it was something that went from one generation to the next, where the women were cursed to stop themselves from embodying their own intuition, their own spiritual authority, and living in their sovereign goddess self, I guess you could say. And so this is something that I'm hearing you had an agreement in your soul to come in this lifetime and to cleanse this energy, not only for yourself, but for the future generations of your family, and to give this lifting and clearing of energy to your ancestors. So let's go ahead in again and just ask that. No, Archangel Michael says we don't need to ask again. It is being done, and so it is. There we go. So the energy is being lifted out of you, and he is saying, and when I say he, I mean Archangel Michael is saying that this this energy being lifted from you that wasn't your own. It was an accumulation of the ancestral line that you were saying, no, I'm not going to let it bother me. And so he was able to take it out and do whatever he's going to do with it. I'm not sure. And I guess I don't really need to know unless he tells me. And there we go. The energy's starting to shift. I can feel that there's a flow coming down through your own God self, your own I am presence. And there you go. And we have the Lady Venus who is here. And I'm going to share with you an invocation from a book called The Original Tribe Handbook of Angels. And it's a prayer to or for to unite you with Lady Venus. Mighty I am consciousness and beloved Venus, make me extremely beautiful. Make me as beautiful as thou art. See that all those who gaze upon me witness their own beauty and the beauty of all life everywhere. And there you go right there. So Lady Venus coming through where you, as the genetic spokesperson, you're giving permission, past, present, parallel future, throughout all time, space, and beyond, 7 generations back and 7 generations forward, for you as a female body, presence as a soul here, to claim your beauty and to know that your beauty is a reflection of all beauty everywhere. Thank you so much for calling into the show.
Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.
Thank you. So, do you have a Facebook question? Anybody?
I do. We have a little bunny named Magic. Magic was adopted, I think, from the Humane Society, and he keeps looking at his new mommy like he wants to hop over to her and like maybe even jump into her lap, but he doesn't make it. And so Magic's mommy wanted to know why, and here's the answer. There is a presence of a spirit, a ghost, if you will, of someone who is in your life that hasn't crossed over yet. And so when Magic goes to come to you, Magic is also seeing the spirit in front of you. And so if you could talk to your little bunny Magic and say, look, I know you're seeing someone here, and it's okay, because that spirit is someone I knew and loved, and we're safe. So you can come right through that spirit, and you can come right into my lap. And so that's the message for Magic, the bunny, that Magic is seeing a spirit, it's a good spirit, and it's still okay to jump in your mommy's lap. And I'm so glad you got adopted, Magic. You're a cool bunny.
And do you have any other Facebook questions?
I actually do. We have some question from Marta. Marta is from Poland. She writes, I used to live in Seattle for almost 30 years and listen to your live show. I've even called once to your show. Needless to say, I am amazed with what you folks are doing to help people. I am listening online now, but I can't actually call in. Here's my situation. I moved back to take care of my mom in Poland 3 years ago. Since then, seems like I am not myself anymore. On one hand, I am happy to return to my homeland. On the other hand, it's like something really heavy is not allowing me to move forward. And so, yes, I'm feeling some extremely heavy energy around you, Mata. And it's let's see how we're going to move this. I think the way to do this is to, I'm going to imagine that I'm walking inside this energy, and I'm just going to take your hand and imagine that my higher self is walking your higher self out of whatever you got yourself into. And then as we come out of it, let's see that energy just closing back up again. There you go. That's it. And now your guides are explaining it to me. What happened is when you moved back to Poland, you moved into a very strong portal energy. And that was some kind of an energy that's, where you're living right now. But it was something that you weren't accustomed to. So you're a sensitive enough person that when you walked into it, you felt it, and it didn't feel quite right. And there's actually a lot of ambassadors of light who are coming in from Poland who are saying that there's a lot of portals in Poland, and that they are very benevolent, but you don't necessarily need to participate in that. They just want you to know that you're so sensitive you actually felt it, and that you're not only back in Poland for your mom, you're there because you have a very bright light, and your essence, your aura, your vibration is a facilitator of bringing more light and love to the area of the earth that we call Poland. So you are there on purpose, and that energy that you are feeling, you don't need to participate in. And I hope that you do email me back and let me know how you're feeling after we were able to do this with you. But I would certainly, and I probably will too, look up, does Poland have a lot of portals? And is there special energy in Poland? That's what I'm hearing. Let's find out if anybody else is sensing that too. Thank you, Marta. Thank you, Magic. And thank you, everyone who called in.
So it sounds like we're going to break. So this is Mystic Radio, and we'll be back after this break.
Have you ever had an encounter with an extraterrestrial? Have you ever been abducted? Have you ever seen a spaceship? Have you ever processed that experience with someone who can assist you in possibly even communicating to the beings that you interacted with unconsciously? I'm here, Robin Alexis. I am a survivor of being abducted many, many times, and I do have some outstandingly beautiful relationships with some of our space brothers and sisters. So I can help you. If you would like to have assistance with that, you can call into Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. You can also book a session with me in the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com, or you can call Bob at 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499, and Bob will help you book a scheduled appointment with me. I look forward to serving you.
Did you know you can find all 3 of Robin Alexis's books for sale? Did you also know that you can find all 3 of her books as hard copy and soft copy? You can also find the audio version of all 3 of her books. Look for Raising Humanity, Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin's Song, and Donkeys, Humans, Butterflies, and Guns, all by Robin Alexis, on Amazon, Kindle, Audible, and iTunes. If you live near Robin in Mount Shasta, California, you can find her books at The Gallery in Mount Shasta.
Have you been wondering what your past lives are? Have you wondered what your pets' past lives are? Or if you have past lives with your pets? It would be so fascinating for you to find out, wouldn't it? If you would like to book a session with me to explore your or your pet's past lives, you can call Bob at 530-859-2499 or visit robinalexis.com and book in the Mystic Store.
Are you aware that you can use the Mystic Radio archives just like an audio tarot deck? Robin Alexis invites you to her website, robinalexis.com. Click the About Mystic Radio tab, then click on Listen Now. That's where you'll find the archive of hundreds of past Mystic Radio programs. Then quiet yourself. Put your hands in the prayer position in front of your heart with feet flat on the floor. Now, take a deep breath. Ask your intuition which program date you need to listen to in order to get the answers to your questions and concerns. Many people have told Robin they've received miraculous healings from the Mystic Radio archives. To continue your healing, you may be guided by your intuition to return to the archives and repeat this process. When Robin Alexis does this herself, she receives impeccable spiritual guidance that she's put into practice. So what are you waiting for? Go to robinalexis.com and use the archives of Mystic Radio for your own personal audio tarot deck. What have you got to lose? You might just get the answers you're looking for. That's robinalexis.com.
Giving local voices a chance to shine. Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta, California. If it's Friday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And to schedule your private one-on-one sessions with Robin, you can call us at 530-859-2499 or check out the Mystic Store on our website, robinalexis.com, for details. And you can follow Robin on Facebook at Robin Alexis.
And we have another prayer from Original Tribe Handbook of Angels I'm being guided to share with you. It's a prayer for miracles. I am God's faith. I believe in the divine plan for my life. I am still and strong. I am God's pure love. My strength is infinite. I am mercy, and I live my love. That's the prayer for miracles.
Well, I think since we all need some miracles, you should read it again.
I am God's faith. I believe in the divine plan for my life. I am still and strong. I am God's pure love. My strength is infinite. I am mercy, and I live my love.
One more time to really make an impression
I got God bumps.
on everybody who's
All
listening.
right. I am God's faith. I believe in the divine plan for my life. I am still and strong. I am God's pure love. My strength is infinite. I am mercy, and I live my love.
Wow.
Woohoo!
Well, I hope that got to everybody. Well, we've had quite a wonderful show today. We've got some wonderful people out there, and hopefully all the surrogate healings, all the people listening to us that have the same situation are now getting spiritually healed to the world. Everybody, to your lady in Poland.
Into little Magic the Bunny.
Yes, into Magic the Bunny. So we want to thank all our wonderful callers today and all the Facebook questions. You make the show what it is. And thanks to Benny back in the studio for flying this bus for us here at Mystic Radio today from mystical Mount Shasta. We will see you next week right here on Fridays, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We are now closing this sacred hour of healing with Robin Alexis on Mystic Radio today, and on the subject of intuition and what Mystic Radio is all about. Listen to your body. It's much smarter than your brain.